What if you're more attractive than you think, and science can actually prove it? Most people underestimate their own attractiveness. You might look in the mirror and see nothing special, but that's not what other people see. Today we'll explore 10 signs you're attractive, backed by psychology and Jung's insights. Some of these will surprise you. Some may even challenge how you see yourself. 1. People hold eye contact with you longer. Eye contact is one of the most primal forms of human connection. When someone finds you attractive, their eyes tend to linger. If you notice strangers or acquaintances holding eye contact, even briefly, it's a powerful sign they feel drawn to you. Jung believed our eyes often reveal the unconscious truth of who we are. Confidence, warmth, and presence radiate through them. Ask yourself, do people's eyes light up when they talk to you? That's not random. That's attraction. 2. You get random compliments. Attractive people receive comments that have nothing to do with looks. You have a great energy. I love talking to you. You make people feel comfortable. Jung said our personality traits can be just as magnetic as our appearance. If you're naturally kind, witty, or interesting, people notice and they want to tell you. Sometimes these compliments are subtle, but if they're happening often, it's a sign you're more appealing than you think. 3. People remember small details about you. Attraction makes people pay attention. If someone remembers what you wore last week, the story you told months ago, or your coffee order, they're not doing it by accident. Jung's theory of individuation says people are drawn to those who express their authentic self. When you're genuine, you leave a mark on memory. Ask yourself, do people's eyes light up when they talk to you? That's not random. That's attraction. 4. Strangers seem to gravitate towards you. Have you ever noticed people standing near you in a crowd, starting conversations in line, or asking you for directions, even when others are around? You might think it's coincidence, but often it's unconscious attraction. We're wired to seek out people whose presence feels good. Jung spoke about the collective unconscious, the idea that we sense more than we logically know. Your energy can pull people in without you saying a word. 5. You make people laugh even without trying. Humor is one of the strongest indicators of attraction. If people laugh easily around you, it's not just because you're funny, it's because they want to connect with you. Jung linked humor to psychological flexibility and creativity. When you can see the light side of life, you signal emotional strength, a deeply attractive quality. 6. You notice people mirroring your movements. Mirroring is when someone subconsciously copies your gestures, posture, or speech patterns. It's a nonverbal sign of rapport and attraction. Next time you're talking to someone, pay attention. Are they leaning in when you do? Crossing their arms when you cross yours? Matching your speaking pace? Jung might say this is the unconscious mind's way of saying, I feel connected to you. 7. People open up to you quickly. If strangers or acquaintances tell you personal stories soon after meeting you, it's a sign you feel safe and magnetic to them. Jung believed deep listening and empathy create a powerful bond. People are attracted to those who truly hear them. This is especially true in relationships. Emotional attraction often leads to physical attraction. 8. You often get teased or lightly flirted with. Playful teasing is a common way people show interest without being too direct. It's their way of testing the waters. If you find yourself the target of harmless jokes, nicknames, or lighthearted challenges, it may be more than just friendliness. From a Jungian perspective, this is a projection. They're putting their curiosity and interest into a socially acceptable form. 9. You often catch people looking at you. It might happen in public, at work or at social events, you turn your head and someone quickly looks away. Jung said we sometimes project our desires and then feel self-conscious when caught. If this happens often, it's a strong sign of unspoken attraction. 10. You have a strong sense of self. This is the most powerful sign, and it's the one that makes all the others stronger. When you know who you are and live in alignment with your values, you radiate confidence without arrogance. Jung's concept of individuation is exactly this: becoming whole, integrating your strengths and weaknesses, and living authentically. That inner alignment draws people like a magnet. Why you don't believe it? You might recognize some of these signs, but still think, "I'm not attractive." This often comes from self-image issues, old criticism, or comparing yourself to unrealistic standards. Jung taught that the way we see ourselves is filtered through the persona, the mask that we wear in public. Sometimes that mask hides our own strengths from us. Others see what you can't, and that's why you may not notice your own appeal. How to become even more attractive? Work on your self-awareness. Embrace both strengths and flaws. Practice emotional intelligence. Treat everyone with respect and genuine interest. Attraction isn't something you fake. It's something that you grow from the inside out. You don't need to change your face, your body, or your voice to be attractive. You need to be fully yourself and to recognize the quiet signals people are already giving you. Carl Jung showed us that real attraction is the connection between two inner worlds. And once you see the signs, you'll realize you've been attractive all along.